For you guys tonight. Your next comedian, he's going to be your funniest friend you've ever met in Denver. Please make some noise for Jared Chandler!
Hey, keep it going for Christian, huh? Oh man, I just want to shrink him down and put him in my pocket.
Thanks for being here, you guys. This is fun. I just want to get something out of the way real quick. I'm a tall, giggly boy, and people ask me if I play basketball a lot, and I have to say yes because I'm legally obligated to. So I'm out there doing my thing, missing a lot. And I got stung by a bee while I was playing basketball. I didn't even know bees were still doing that. I thought bees had a lot more going on to be stinging me out here. And it felt personal because when a bee stings you, it loses its stinger and then it dies. Which means the bee was watching me play basketball. Which was I would rather sting a student and die than have to watch him play any more basketball. It felt personal. I felt like nature was telling me to stop playing sports. And I don't handle injury very well, Like one time I get stung me in the hand, and my hand blew up 5 times its size, and I looked like I was wearing a Mickey Mouse glove everywhere I went. So I just had to explain that to people. And I don't handle injury very well. Like one time I had a scratch on my face, big old scratch went all the way down my face, and my friends were like, "Whoa!" That's how my friends talk about idiots, right? Whoa, dude! That's a gnarly scratch, dude. How'd you get that scratch on your face, dude? And I was like, oh, this scratch? Oh, it's a pretty good story. I was getting mugged in an alley, right? And he had a knife, and we got into a tussle. I got away with just a scratch. Yeah, pretty good story. But what really happened is I tried to give my cat a raspberry. Yeah, you gotta know what a raspberry is. It's when you go up to your cat when they're sleeping in that sunbeam in the kitchen, they don't even know you're there, and they take that big mid-morning stretch. They do one of these ones. That's when you jump up. And after I wiped the blood off my face, we just laughed and laughed. My cat's a funny guy. Yeah, I'm a silly guy. I'm just trying to be more positive these days. That's a big, point for me this year. It's just to be more positive. Because I think that's all we can really do at the end of the day is just to put a positive spin on things. And so that's why when I go to close the blinds, I turn them up. That's a very funny joke. You're very brave. You're a very brave boy. I am, because sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, oh man, I got the juice today. I feel like I got a pep in my step. I feel like I'm feeling pretty good, And then I see somebody on the street, I just get a glimpse of them, and they got that spark. They got that energy for life that's unattainable. And I'm like, oh, I don't have it the way that I have. And I'll give you an example. Okay, one time I was driving and I stopped too quickly at the crosswalk at the red light. There's a lady walking in the crosswalk in front of me. She sees me, almost hit her with my car. And she gives me one of these, ready? She does this. She's walking. That's awesome. That lady's my hero. What cocktail are you on, lady? Doing bits in traffic. That's phenomenal. Give me some of that. I want that. You guys know who Frank Azar is?
Yeah.
Okay. This joke is for the 3 people that know who Frank Azar is. Did you guys know when you call Frank Azar? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for context. Yeah, he's a lawyer, a local lawyer here, so I thought that would be fun to bring to this group. I did it the last show, and then Christian reminded me, he's like, they're not all from Colorado. And I was like, fuck, that's right. They don't know who Frank the Strong Arm Azar is. All right, well, did you know if you call Frank Azar, he doesn't pick up? I'm like, is Frank there? And they're like, that's not how this works. I'm like, well, tell him it's me. I'm glad I tried that. I'm kind of scared of you guys. I want you to like me so bad. All right. Here's a joke I like. Sometimes at work I have to say my email over the phone, okay? And they want me to spell it phonetically. They want me to say like A is an alpha, E is an echo. It's called the NATO phonetic alphabet. Did you guys know about this? I didn't know about this, okay? So I was just saying shit that was off the dome, okay? So this is what that conversation looks like, okay? Here we go. That's my phone. Hi, yeah, Mr. Chandler. Yeah, we got a packet of some of our products we want to send over to you. Could I have your email, please? Could you spell that out for me? I go, yeah. It's jaredchandler53@gmail.com. That's J as in Jesus Christ! A as in animal control is late again. Or is it real raccoon problem over here? E is for especially after dark. G is in don't tell anybody. C is for ceaseless scratching at my window. H is in hands. So many tiny hands. A is for alright, enough is enough. A is for no more raccoon nightmares. D is for die, die, die! Oh, it's for love in their eyes, makes me think. E is for expertly handle that situation. R is for redemption, harmony, friendship. 53@gmail.com. She's like, you repeat that? I'm like, fuck. I need a different email. That is my real email, by the way, if you guys want to bring me to your next gathering. I don't know. Invite me to your birthday party. This is fun. I've had a very good year. I just got engaged the other week. It's been pretty good. Yeah, big day for your boy. And normally, for this joke, I would say, sorry, fellas. I'm off the market. Nothing's going in this ass. The exception, of course, is my fiance's finger unconsensually. I don't know what that's about, ladies. Why do you do that? It's not even a sexual thing. It's just her favorite thing to do when I'm carrying the groceries up the stairs. She's just like, woo! Yeah! With some enthusiasm. And I fling them into the air, you know. And it's starting to get dangerous. So I had to warn her. I had to tell her to stop because it's getting dangerous. One time I was carrying the spaghetti from the stove to the sink to strain it. And I'm carrying boiling hot water. And I look over my shoulder. I'm like, don't you do it right now. This is dangerous. Remember what happened last time? Can't afford another urgent care visit, okay? When we moved in together, I found out that my fiance is a non-clutter person, okay? I don't know if you guys have met these people, okay? I'm a big clutter guy, okay? So when we moved in together, I was just like, where's your stack of papers? How come everything you own is invisible on a surface, you know? I keep losing all my shit, and it turns out she's just been putting it away where it belongs. Or hiding it, is how I like to call it. Yeah, she wanted to be a part of like the ring picking process and everything, so we were looking at all the options. And boy, I thought cocaine was expensive. Turns out it's very affordable. If I bought the same amount of cocaine that I used to pay for that ring, and I bought that cocaine on a plane, they would have made a documentary about me. So real quick, before I get out of here, at our wedding, there's going to be a lot of dancing, and I plan on tearing it up, okay? And if you're like me, dancing, it's kind of like going to the gym, you know, it takes a little bit to get started, and, you know, it's way easier after like 300-400 beers. So, I'm going to give you guys a little gift to take home with you, okay? These are my dance moves, and I want you guys to do these, take these out to the world, and I want you to think of me while you do that, okay? So here we go. I hope you're ready. Alright, so this first one, this is when your friend's dog is coming up to you, and it's drooling a lot, and shedding a lot, and you're just like, whoa. Keep that dog away from me, please. Didn't bring my lint roller today. I can't get hair in these pants. Okay. That's the first one. This next one, I learned this in the serving industry. Okay, this is when you're carrying a really heavy tray. Oh, carrying a really heavy tray. You see some ice on the floor? Oh, sweep that ice under the fridge. Oh. Get that ice out of here. It's gonna melt and someone's gonna salute. Alright, we're on board. This last one takes a little bit of practice. You want to do, hopefully there's a huge circle forming around you after you do those first two moves, okay? First thing you want to do is you want to cook up a beat. Oh, cooking up a beat. Hey, cooking up a beat. This beat's sexy as fuck. Can't wait for you to taste this beat. Alright, we're gonna let that beat simmer for a little bit, and we're gonna give everybody a plate. Everybody take a plate. Everybody take a plate. Everybody take a motherfucking 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 plate. Alright, let's go and taste the beat. The beat tastes good. Serve the beat. Feel the rain on your skin. Thank you guys so much.
Squeezing, rubbing my balls over everyone. I know we're not a balls crowd, we're more of a butthole crowd. I get it. You're laughing a little too hard at that. Relatable, I guess. Are we having fun tonight?